Alrighty then, take two. So, hello world. Hello everybody. Let me have a seat here. I'm in Serenity right now. There we go. And if you can hear this music, I'll give credit where credit is due. And I'll leave the link below to the video. It's Tetouze, I don't know, Tetouze. Very nice music. It keeps me calm now. That's not the subject of this video. The subject of this video is a bit comic and calming and concerning. For years and years and years now, I've been wanting to say something, but life and this and love and hate, rich and poor, war and peace gets all in the way of things. And it's about an awkward moment I had with a fella way back, right when I think just after Debbie died, this and that. And what the scenario was I had got into this board for the town, Beatty Town. One of the boards is called B.A.P.S.C, Beatty Area Steering Committee. To kind of tell the main steering committees or people in Carson City where we would like to be steered. Right? And it was an interesting experience. I really enjoyed it, but, oh my God. But it was fun. And we did do a few things. Anyway, in this experience, when we were first starting out, all the members were kind of meeting up and, hi, how you doing? This and that. And seeing who each other were and who got put on the board and approved, this, that kind of thing. So here and there, two and few would show up. Well, me and another guy, or another guy and I don't know how you'd say that, right? I have to have that corrected. Showed up, and we were sitting in a sub-chamber office up in the old Beatty building. And sitting there, and why I don't remember, why I don't know, but I remember this scene. And this video is for this man, and I might even put him in the title. And he can do with it what he wants, neither here nor there after all this time, and it's meaningless to me. I'm just want to relate this experience, and I will on Facebook and my channel and everything apologize for that, because I didn't mean what it looked like. And here's why. In that office, in that room, there was a map. There was maps and such that you'd go over for this meeting, which you would need to see information, right? And I had gotten these maps, and I tell you what, I am absolutely nuts for maps. Maps are just to tell you, there's like this out-of-body experience when I think of, see, look at, read maps. I just, man, okay. And I was looking at this table of maps from the USGS, and before this, maps in my experience were tourist maps, road maps, a couple of book maps I could get my hands on because they're a little pricey, and maps I dug out of the refuse bin, as I had almost every single map National Geographic had printed and put in their magazines, because people saved them, and well, they, whatever happens to these folks and can't keep the magazines. It's coffee. Right. Well, I'd hook every single one of them up, and I'd go through every page. I got all the dinosaur maps, where the dinosaurs were, on up to present day. I mean, every one of them. Then I festooned my walls up there in Beatty. We call it Hell House. with all these maps so I could look at them and see places and this and that. And I mean to tell you what, my map room, yeah, it was something else. And I'm going to have another one. And that's how mad I am about mops. Okay, so now that I've set the psychiatric setting, all these maps were on this table, and then it was him and I sitting there, and he's, oh, hey, you know, and I was the first one in there, and I'm like gaga over these maps, this and that, and he comes, sits down, I know the man of him. I don't even know in passing, hey, how you doing? That's kind of the first time I met him. I knew who he was, but pfft, I don't care. I don't care who anybody is anymore. Right? Why should I? That kind of thing. I'm happy about it. Nothing personal. But, whee, why? Kind of thing, right? I just treat people as people. They got their ears on their head. I don't know. Like me. That's about as far as I go with it. And, hey, he comes, sits down. Hey, how you doing? Hi, I'm Gary Eaton. Well, I think we did. But the vivid picture I see was, hey, let me see those, those maps. Let me see. Like, these maps, right? It had they were beautiful. They were like, I don't know, the strippers of maps. I'm not kidding. And man, they were in my hands, and then he wanted to see them. And I'm like, you mean like, and I was in my head, you mean these maps? Right? And I'm like, these ones, right? And yeah, he said, I just, and the man's name is Dave Spicer. I am a fellow in Beatty. I guess he has a mountain trail bike thing. I had to look it up because I had forgotten his name, but I'll never forget that scene. And that he wanted to see those maps, and I was not going to give them up. They were in my hands, and I was like, and I'm like, you know how someone would be taking something, and they go, hey, well, dude. And what I'll tell you, Mr. Spicer, Dave, whatever, never disrespect, you witnessed a true and bona fide person that had locked up. I mean, I locked up. I didn't know what to do because I wasn't giving up them maps. But I had to give up the maps. You're the other fella that I got to give up the maps to. But I wasn't giving up them maps. And it got, then I, like your computer or something locked up back then, and then, and on off switch. Yeah, that's what happened there. It wasn't anything like, oh, what a jerk. None of that. Those maps were beautiful. They were wondrous, beautiful maps right there in front of my eyes, all on a big table. I was like, oh my goodness. And that's what happened there. I just locked up. That was a true human, bona fide, where did this man go? Lock up. That was it. I can't remember what happened after that. I think we parted and you were like, what a jerk or something, because I didn't. And then, right, I go, okay, well, he's on the board. I'll explain that faux pas later or something, or, because we're going to work together, something, right? And that's what I was thinking when I came out of there, because when I thought about it, bro, what did you just do? I confused myself. And then it went from there, and then you dropped away, didn't go there, we didn't talk, and that's where it went. And I stayed on the board and did some things, but that was that story. And I've always, those awkward moments that you wish you could go and explain it, because that was not anything that I meant. It looked like it did. So that's what happened there. Now I got that off my chest. Now I'm going to throw it to the world and. Right. That's what happened. We could have been bros, Pizzo Funky Brothers, I don't know, but I wasn't giving up them maps. They were so beautiful. And you could see the detail, and topos too. Wow, I hadn't seen them since the Army. Doing grid squares and all that, and navigating. Yeah, I hadn't seen those beautiful maps since then, and that's kind of what turned me on. Was I in the Army, like, oh, this is cool, and it bloomed from there. And then I saw those, and that's what happened to you. I know I'm ranting. I don't know how long this video is because I just, wow, okay. I just wanted to dump that off. Now it's the new year. Say la vie. All right, so there it is. See you around. See you some other life. All right, live by your wits, not by your worries. Peace. Bye.